Hey YouTube, once again, little biker. Just making an update real fast. This is the 77 Monaco that I had showed in my last video, I believe. Military style rear wheels that I had to glue onto the rear pieces for the wheels. Bottom's all complete. One thing I did not like about this is the drive shaft was already made into the frame. Well, there wasn't much I could do about it because I don't have any drive shafts laying around. I'm not an expert at making new ones, so I tried making this look like one of the professional derby cars where they have the front ends all hiked up and everything. I number 9 wired the hood shut, which is actually just solder painted. 4-in-1 heads with collector on it. The insides, I'm very happy about. My battery box in there. I don't know if you can really see it, but there's a gas line right in front of the battery box. My fuel cell sitting right back here. I got this random box of parts from a friend, and I had a bunch of these like old fuel cells in them for hot rods and drag cars and such. So I just completed this one and drilled into the side of it with the Dremel tool and ran a piece of black hose, I guess, from it. I'm not really for sure on that one. All chrome bumper. You can see kind of the coarse port in there. Let's see, 5-point what looked to be mags that I colored in all 5 points, that way it's more visible. The back bumper's laying here. I haven't really decided if I'm going to put one on it or not, because my back end was a fail attempt at creasing and dropping, which on this side you could see better where I tried to crease it upwards, but I'm still happy about the way it came out. The frame doesn't sit right with the car, so I can move it up and down, which I think it's kind of cool because it almost gives it a suspension type. And I did put the police lights on it, which they were hard to do because there were so many different pieces to it. It gave me an entire another red set and not another blue set. So I don't know if that was a factory mess up or what. And also, if this is the first video you've watched of mine, then you wouldn't know about this next one. And a lot of you probably don't anyways. But this is the special build I started working on. This is a 1957 Chevy Nomad wagon, gasser, hand built the front end, and just to give it an older look, to give it more of the classic look, I even put the antenna on it. The motor I'm not very happy about because there's more chrome than there is color, but all in all I guess you could say I am kind of happy. Another fuel cell piece that I'm using for my overflow catch tank. The entire insides, I was going to originally use this as a classic build car, but I just decided to throw a gasser project in with my collection, so I built this. Custom rear drag tires that I really like. Let me see if I can get the body off here real fast. Just set this down. Well, that's not really gonna work. So this is about the best I can do. Here's the interior. It's got full back seat, both front seats, detailed insides. I would pull the rest of the body off, but for the overflow catch tank I had to run thread from it to the radiator to make it look real. So it's pretty much a flip body car. But all in all, it came out fairly decent. So I decided to make this video to show you the updates that I've been doing. I've also got another car I'm starting to work on. It's a 1961 Chevrolet Impala. I'm building it out of a friend's collection. It was his brother's that passed away a few years ago from cancer, and I told him that I would build it for him so that way he could have it as part of his brother's collection. The hood was not easy to do for the 57. This is all hand gloss paint, gloss black hand brush paint that I went through and did all this. It came with chrome hood pieces, but I did not put those on. I have another 57 Chevy Bel Air or Chevy Nomad wagon that I'm building as a classic cruiser. So this will be the only Bel Air, or I don't know why I keep saying Bel Air, Nomad wagon that you will see of mine that's a gasser. And plus this is the only front end I had for it. And I've also got, I guess I could say Bel Air on this one. It's a 57 Chevy Bel Air that I'm building as a gasser. It came as a parts car from another friend, and there wasn't much to it, so I'm just going to customize it and build it as my own. And another car I got from the same friend of mine that his brother passed away. This isn't a real model, it's more of a muscle machines, but it's a 57 Chevy Bel Air muscle machine. It's the front end to it. See if I can get the door open. There you go. Pink and green sort of interior. These cars are fantastically easy to build because most of it's just screw together. I did have to glue the roll cage back in place because when I was trying to screw one of the seats down inside, my finger hit the roll cage and it broke. So I ended up having to re-glue it. It gives you two different choices of hoods. One is a more like a cowl-inducted hood, and then you also get the blower that you can pick either one. I don't like how fat the tires are on the back though. And that is one thing that kind of upset me, was how fat these tires are. They make no sense on why they would be that big. But beggars can't be choosers, so free car, free build, all worked for me. This is Little Biker. I'll get back at you as soon as I get more projects completed. I will be finishing up 2 other derby cars I've been meaning to build for the longest time. No promises on when the video will come out for those, but I'm going to wrap this up. Thanks for viewing, thanks for subscribing, and I will get back at you all later.